Okay, Mrs. Cowie, here's a few follow-up notes from our lesson today. So I guess we talked a little bit last week about the hitch in the swing, and after further review today, we decided it's one of the things we probably do need to get rid of. So what we talked about today, what we focused on towards the end, was getting you to hinge your wrist a little bit earlier. So by the time we get to this point in the swing, so club parallel to the ground or maybe just a little bit more, we want to have most of the hinge established. What we learned that does for you now is it allows you to turn your shoulders a little bit more freely, and when we get to the top of the swing, there's less of that hitch, so less of that seeing that club collapse and almost feel like it needs to whip through. So again, we get to here and we want to see that hinge happen just a little sooner. Perfect. That's a good spot right there. So now as we come down, we get loaded up. That hinge stays where it is, and when we get back to the point of impact, you can see how much further your hands now have progressed forward, allowing the rotation to take place. Still a little bit of a chicken wing there, but we'll continue to work on that. But the nice thing is you're keeping those hands ahead, making much better contact with the ball, and we're starting to see the ball get off the ground a little bit more. One key thing to remember in follow-up here is ball position with your hybrid. Make sure you play that ball just a little farther forward, and don't worry about having the hands pressed so far forward. So we go back to your address position here. That's a pretty suitable shaft lean. It doesn't even need to be that much. All right, so right up your left arm or right through your left hip is about as much as you'd want to have in a forward shaft lean with your hybrid. So you could even have your hands set back just a little bit further to make sure that you're hitting the club with the maximum amount of loft. But other than that, really good stuff, and I hope you get a chance to practice it this weekend.